YouTube, what is good? Welcome back to another video. And man, shout out to y'all. Shout out to every single one of you. If you're watching post noties, if you're watching from just finding this video through the search, if you're watching from scrolling through my videos, shout out to every single one of y'all, man. I appreciate it a lot. Y'all do a lot for me, and it means a lot. It makes me want to keep uploading. Yeah. I guess real quick, shout out to the Thunder for winning the finals. I didn't want them to. They're lucky Halliburton went down or it was going to get real scary. Shout out to SGA, you know, shout out to the game. But didn't want them to win, I can't lie. But with that being said, man, y'all already know what to do. Go ahead and hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on post notices. You do not want to miss an upload, man. We got a lot of content coming out. A lot of stuff I think y'all are going to like. I'm excited to do this video. I've been going for a little bit. I was out. I was busy, as I always tell y'all. And we're back, and we're hitting it full swing. We got a new build today, one that I came up with myself. I think it's pretty fire. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. So the build is inspired by the Pacers. You know, he was the life of the Pacers, in my opinion. Just a real dog, TJ McConnell. Now, do not click off this video because this build is actually fire. I was trying to make TJ McConnell, and the build actually came out to be pretty good, so I think y'all gonna like it. But we got position, point guard, of course, height 6'3". TJ McConnell is 6'1", but in order to get some of the badges I want, I had to go 6'3", and if y'all know me, that will factor into my grading at the end of the video, so just stick around for that. Weight, we got 214 pounds, wingspan 6'9". The build is a two-way inside the arc playmaker. I think it's a fire build name. I think it's a fire build. Let's go ahead and hop into the attributes and see what we got going on. So first we got close shot 80. I upgraded this myself. TJ McConnell is very crafty, really good at getting under the basket and playing under the basket. So I wanted to make sure he had some close shot on this build. Driving layup, I went with the 88. Once again, he's just super crafty, bro. Like he's getting down and dirty. I ain't even gonna lie. Pause. He's getting down and dirty. So I got the 88 driving layup. And then driving dunk, I went with the 75. And he's not really dunking or anything, but I wanted to have some dunk on this build. So we went with the 75, and I had extra attribute points. So I went ahead and put them here. Going to get you that posterizer. I really like that a lot. No standing dunk, sadly. No post control, sadly. Now, before we continue, remember, you do not have to make this build. And if you're going to make this build, you do not have to make this build exactly how I make it. I made this build how I wanted to make it. You could take this build, use it as a template, and tweak it to your liking to make your own build. It don't have to be TJ McConnell necessarily. It could be somebody else, but I was making TJ McConnell, and this is what we got. Now on to the shooting. We got 89 mid-range. TJ McConnell is a really good mid-range shooter. Wanted to make sure he had the 89 mid-range. This also going to get you gold set shot specialist, so knocking down shots, stand still, beyond the arc and inside the arc is going to be a bit easier with this build since you got an 89 mid-range. Three-pointer, we got a 75. Not the best at all, but like I said, you got gold set shot specialist, so that is going to help you knock down three-pointers at a more decent clip. Now, if I was going to do anything with my cap breakers, I would take 5 of them and I would put them on three-point shot. That's where 5 of my cap breakers for sure would go on this build, is on three-point shot, going to get you the 80. And if you got more than 5, I would suggest putting more in a three-point shot. It's only going to make this build much better. Free throw, we got a 75. Not the best, not the worst. You'll be able to knock some down. You'll probably miss some, but free throw is inconsistent anyways. But that's all for the shooting. On to the playmaking. We got 87 pass accuracy. TJ McConnell, listen, I get he don't start. I get he's not the star. But when TJ get in the game, bro, he impacts the game in every aspect, bro. Getting assists, hustle plays, knocking down timely shots, playing defense. He does everything that you would want a player to do on your team. He's the ultimate team player, and that's what I was trying to do when I made this build, was make the ultimate team player. So we got the 87 pass accuracy, going to get you bailout, going to get you versatile visionary, going to get you break starter and dimer, both on gold. So this is a wonderful point guard build. Now ball handle, we got an 85. A lot of y'all aren't going to like this, especially on a 6'3 guard, but TJ McConnell ain't some crazy ball handler. So I gave him the 85. Still going to get you a lot of really good animations, but it's an 85. You're not going to have gold ankle assassin or gold unpluckable. This build isn't made to be a dribble around, get a bucket, or ISO, get a bucket. You can still ISO and get a bucket, but that's not what I was doing with this build. I was trying to make the ultimate team player build with this. So that's why I gave it the 85 ball handle. Speed with ball, we got 86. Going to give you gold lightning launch. I know, listen, I get it. It's a 6'3 build. Y'all want the build to have at least Hall of Fame lightning launch, or at least legend lightning launch. That's what y'all want. That's the meta. That's what the game is based around, but I'm being a little bit different, bro. Like I said, I wanted a team player. That's what we got, so we went with the gold lightning launch. The build will be able to get a bucket with no problem. Like, that's for sure. I'm not worried about that at all. If you're good at this game, this build is going to work for you. Now, on to the defense. You're going to get 55 interior. I mean, he's not playing interior defense, bro. He's 6'1". Like, come on. But we still got a little bit of something. Perimeter defense, we got a 92. I went 92 because I wanted the challenger, on-ball menace, and pick dodger all on gold. But to go with that, you get the immovable enforcer on silver also. So this build can definitely play defense. And not only do you get that, you get 91 steal to pair with it. So you're going to have gold glove and interceptor with 92 perimeter. Like, you can't sit here and tell me this is not a great all-around build. You take this build to the rec and it's going to be a menace, bro. You're going to be able to actually use this build and be a problem in the rec. Block, we got 61. I had an extra point, so I put it on block, but I just wanted 60 on this build to at least get a little bit of animations. But that's all for the defense. Like I said, TJ McConnell is a very, very versatile player. He can play offense, he can play defense, and he's a hustle player, bro. Every team needs a player like that. Now, on to the rebounding. This is where I went a little crazy. I ain't even gonna lie. I went a little crazy right here. So offensive rebound, we got a 70. Defensive rebound, we got a 70. The reason I went with 70 is because I wanted box out beast on silver. TJ McConnell is a hustle player. Every hustle player grabs boards. That's what I was going for when I was making this build, bro. So you're not only going to get good offensive rebound animations, you're also going to get good defensive rebound animations. You get rebound chaser also. And anyone who's like, oh, you only got 70, blah, 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 blah. I had 55 on multiple builds, and I mainly play 1v1s. I play against bigs, I play against guards, I play against forwards. My rebound is never a problem, bro. Like, and that's not a good thing to say because that just means rebounding is broken on this game, but my rebounding is never a problem. I don't have an issue at all. So 70 is definitely going to work out. But that's all for the rebound. Let's get to the last bit of the build, and that are the physicals. So we got 89 speed. Once again, hustle player. He gets after it. He's getting all around the court. Got to make sure he's got the speed. 6'3". Wanted to make sure we had high speed on this build, so we went with the 89. Agility, we got 82. Not the best, but not the worst. I like the 82. He's not super agile, but he is at the same time. So I like the 82. I think that's almost perfect for TJ McConnell. Strength, we got an 82 also. The reason I went 82 strength is because I wanted immovable enforcer and strong handle on this build. But to pair with those things, with the strength, you're going to get physical finisher also. So the build will be able to finish at the rack through contact, bro. I really wanted to make sure this build represented almost TJ McConnell perfectly. Vertical, we got 65. This should probably be lower, but 65 is not high at all. I like it. Still gets you posterizer, gets you aerial wizard. It's really good attributes on this build, man. I like this build a lot. I think it's pretty fire. Let's hit continue and see what shades we get. You're gonna get shades of Drew Holiday, TJ McConnell, I'm cooking, and Steve Francis. Those are all like, TJ McConnell is low-key. Those are perfect shades of TJ McConnell almost. Drew Holiday is like a souped up version of TJ McConnell. And that's what this build technically is. It would be, if you're trying to make it Drew Holiday, this build would be Drew Holiday. But I wanted to make TJ McConnell, gave TJ McConnell a little bit more stats than he probably deserved. But that's what I was going for. You have built a two-way inside the arc playmaker. I think that's a fire build name. It represents him perfectly, bro. That's how he plays. That's his play style. And like I said, I think the build is fire. You guys let me know in the comment section how you feel about the build. I know making a TJ McConnell build is a little troll, but it's still a fire build. So if you made it this far into the video, comment in the comment section. The build is actually fire as far as the attributes, even though it is TJ McConnell. Don't say all that though. But nah, man, you guys let me know in the comment section how you feel about the build. Is it fire? Is it trash? If it's trash, let me know why you think it's trash. Don't just call it trash or I'm gonna ignore you, bro. That's just honest. I think it's fire. I think it's a really good build. And with that being said, grading this build on A to F with it being TJ McConnell, I'm gonna go A- solely because I made this a souped up TJ McConnell. Like if TJ McConnell was a superstar, that's what this build would be. It's a really fire build. It represents TJ McConnell perfectly, but I souped it up a lot. I ain't even gonna lie. Now, grading this build from A to F on being able to use it in multiple game modes, A+. A+. That's why I said, if y'all just watch this video and look at the build is fire, bro. The build can finish. The build can shoot. The build can play, make, and handle the ball. The build can play defense with the best of them. The build is fast. Like, the build can do everything. You could take this to the ones court. You play against guards, it's going to be a problem for them. You can take it to the twos. You're the perfect one guard. You got pass accuracy, ball handle, finishing, and shooting, and defense. You can take it to the threes. You're the perfect one guard, or even you could be a secondary ball handler, and you could go lock down the opposing team's best player. The build is fire, and you could, of course, take it to the fives and play the one or the two, bro. Like, it's not going to be an issue. This build has everything you need to play this game. Like, as a guard, it has literally everything you need to play this game. But that is all I got for y'all with this build, man. Like I said, if you enjoyed this video and you like this build, please leave a like and leave a comment. Let me know how you feel about the build. Honestly, I like to discuss with y'all these builds. So leave a comment. Let me know how you feel about it. Once again, hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications. You don't want to miss out when I tell y'all we got a lot of content coming out. We got so much content coming out that y'all don't want to miss out on. Y'all better be ready. That's all I can say. Y'all better be ready. But nah, I appreciate you all, man. Like I said, that's it for this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.